I'm Dr. Keith Ryan, a chiropractor in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I wanted to talk to you about wrist pain. Wrist pain, the thing commonly associated with carpal tunnel. Because typically when I hear somebody has wrist pain now, they always say, I have carpal tunnel. And you may have carpal tunnel, or you may not have carpal tunnel. I mean, you may just literally have wrist pain. So let me kind of explain briefly what the difference is. The carpal tunnel is a small tunnel that comes right across here, about the size of your little finger, that runs right there. Going through it is a number of ligaments, a nerve, and some blood vessels. Wrapped around that is some ligaments that support it and hold it all in there. Well, if through some reason the carpal tunnel, you've moved your hand bone so that carpal tunnel gets a little bit smaller, or from wear and tear, doing the repetitive kind of thing, in some type of job where you do the same thing all the time, that you've irritated that's called carpal tunnel. And how that's corrected is by, one, realigning the joints in the hand so that we open the carpal tunnel, and that so the ligaments and the nerve aren't pinched in there and everything functions properly. Now a surgeon does it, a surgeon comes in and he cuts this group of ligaments across here called the retinaculum, and they open it up by just providing more room. How we do it again is reforming the bones so they're more like they're supposed to be, and allowing the room in there without having to cut anything across the wrist. Now, wrist pain is different from carpal tunnel because you can have wrist pain from a number of things. You can have wrist pain from your elbow because you have your two bones that come down your arm attaching to your wrist. And if those bones from the elbow are out of place, they can cause wrist pain. You can also have the bones in the wrist out of place. Some of the finger joints across here, the metacarpals across here, some of the carpal bones across here, your radius, your ulna, any of these joints out of place, and that can cause the wrist pain. So what we do is we realign the wrist, setting the joints back in their place, and allowing it to function the way it's supposed to. How this happens, any number of things can cause wrist pain. Like I said previously, repetitive type of things, falls, lifting weights. You get your weights up the wrong way, it causes a problem. See that all the time. You can sleep on your wrist. A lot of people get their wrists funky when they're sleeping, all kinds of weird ways, and it causes the wrist to be out of place. I've seen people that sleep all night long like this, and they come in and their wrist hurts. Well, yeah, of course your wrist needs to be aligned. It hurts funny, and it seems funny when you're talking about it, but it's so common. You see it all the time. People fall, people play with their pets, people sit on their hands. There's lots of different things that causes wrist pain. So for whatever reason you get it, odds are we can realign it and cause it to function the way it's supposed to. Hope this provided some good information for you. Thank you very much.